I want you to stop. If you did 100 sit-ups today, I need you to hear this. Every single rep you did was working against you, not because you're lazy, not because your form was off, but because sit-ups, by design, are one of the most overrated, overhyped, and honestly dangerous core exercises you can do. And today, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you exactly 3 movements, backed by real science, that will do more for your core in 15 minutes than 100 sit-ups ever could. Stay with me. These next 25 minutes might be the most important thing you watch for your fitness this year. Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, I am fitness trainer, and on this channel, we break down fitness with real science, not gym myths. Quick story. When I started training, I was obsessed with sit-ups. Morning, 100 reps. Night, another 100. I kept thinking, the more I do, the stronger my core gets. 3 months later, chronic lower back pain, a stiff neck, and the exact same belly I started with. That's when I went deep into the research, and what I found completely changed how I train and how I coach others. Today I'm going to cover 3 things: why sit-ups are actually hurting you, not helping you; how your core actually works. Most people get this completely wrong. The 3 movements you should be doing instead. Let's get into it. Why sit-ups fail you. Let me show you what actually happens when you do a sit-up. Every time you perform a sit-up, your lumbar spine, your lower back, goes through repeated flexion. It rounds forward again and again, 100 times, 200 times, every single workout. Here's why that's a problem. Dr. Stuart McGill, one of the world's leading spine biomechanics researchers at the University of Waterloo, spent decades studying this. His research showed that high-repetition spinal flexion puts enormous compressive stress on your spinal discs, the soft, shock-absorbing pads between your vertebrae. Over time, this can lead to disc herniation, what people commonly call a slipped disc. That's not a minor inconvenience. That's months of pain and rehabilitation. Second problem, wrong muscles. Yes, sit-ups activate your rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscle. But your core is not just that one muscle. Your transverse abdominis, the deep corset muscle. Your obliques, internal and external. Your multifidus, the deep spinal stabilizers. In a sit-up, these muscles are barely working. You're training the surface. The foundation stays weak. Third problem, hip flexors. A huge portion of the work in a sit-up is done by your hip flexors, not your abs. And here's the thing, most people already have chronically tight hip flexors from sitting all day. Training them even more? That's a fast track to lower back pain. Briefly demonstrate incorrect sit-up mechanics. So let's sum it up. Sit-ups, high injury risk, press wrong muscles, targeted, press level heads, low real-world transfer. Now let me show you what actually works. Here's the biggest misconception in fitness. Your core is not your six-pack. Your core is a 360-degree cylinder of muscle that wraps around your entire spine and protects it from every direction. Front, rectus abdominis plus transverse abdominis. Sides, internal plus external obliques. Back, multifidus plus erector spinae. Floor, pelvic floor muscles. Top, diaphragm. When all of these work together, they create what's called intra-abdominal pressure, a pressurized brace around your spine. That is true core strength. Not how many sit-ups you can do, but how well your entire core system can stabilize, brace, and resist force. The 3 movements I'm about to show you train this entire system. Sit-ups train maybe 20% of it. Ready? Let's go. Movement. 1. The dead bug. Don't let the name fool you. This exercise is elite. The dead bug is an anti-extension core exercise. That means your core is working to keep your spine neutral, while your limbs are moving and creating challenge. No spinal flexion, no injury risk, maximum deep core activation. Setup. Lie flat on your back, raise both arms straight toward the ceiling. Bend both knees at 90 degrees, like you're sitting in an invisible chair in the air. The movement. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower your right arm back overhead and extend your left leg out, heel hovering just above the floor. Keep your lower back pressed flat into the ground. This is the key. Pause. Bring it back. Switch sides. What's happening internally? Your transverse abdominis is firing hard to keep your back flat. Your obliques are resisting the rotational pull from opposite limbs. Your spine is completely protected. Common mistakes to avoid: letting your lower back arch off the floor. If it does, reduce your range of motion. Holding your breath. Exhale through every rep. Going too fast, slow, is strong here. How to progress: beginner, move only the legs, keep arms fixed. Intermediate, full dead bug as shown. Advanced, add a resistance band between hands and a fixed anchor point. Programming, 3 sets 8 to 10, reps each sides 3 days per week. Research shows the dead bug activates the transverse abdominis, significantly more than any crunch or sit-up variation. 1 movement, entire deep core. 0 spine compression. Hey, quick pause. If what you've learned so far has been helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It takes 1 second, and it genuinely helps this video reach more people who are still grinding out sit-ups and wondering why their back hurts. And if you want me to put together a complete free 4-week core program, based on everything in this video, drop core program in the comments below. If I see 50 comments, I'll have it uploaded by tomorrow. Alright, let's keep going. Movement 2 is my personal favorite. Movement 2, McGill Big 3, plank variations. Dr. Stuart McGill, the same spine expert I mentioned earlier, developed what he calls the Big 3 core exercises. These 3 movements are specifically designed to build core endurance and spinal stability without any dangerous spinal loading. They are used by elite athletes and rehab specialists worldwide. The modified curl-up. This is not a sit-up. Don't confuse the two. Lie on your back. Place 1 hand under your lower back to maintain its natural curve. Bend 1 knee, keep the other leg straight. Lift only your head and shoulders slightly off the ground. Your spine does not flex. You're simply bracing and lifting. Hold for 8 to 10 seconds. Release. Repeat 5 times. This activates the rectus abdominis without any spinal compression. You get the benefit, none of the risk. B. The side plank. Lie on your side, supported on your elbow. Stack your feet or stagger them for balance. Lift your hips, body forms a straight diagonal line. Hold. What this trains: quadratus lumborum and obliques, muscles that are almost completely ignored in sit-ups. These are critical for lateral spine stability. Progressions: beginner, knee side plank. Intermediate, full side plank hold. Advanced, side plank with hip dips or leg raise. The bird dog. Start on hands and knees, tabletop position. Spine, completely neutral, flat back, no sagging. Simultaneously extend your right arm forward and left leg back. Hold for 8 to 10 seconds. Slowly return. Switch sides. What this trains: multifidus, erector spinae, glutes, and deep core stabilizers, all working together as a system. McGill Big 3, combined programming. 3 sets, each 3 days per week. Start with 5-second holds. Build to 10 seconds over 4 weeks. Studies show the McGill Big 3 can reduce lower back pain by 60-70% in just 6 to 8 weeks when performed consistently. That's the power of training the right muscles. Movement 3, the Pallof Press. This is the movement most gym goers walk right past, and it might be the most functional core exercise that exists. The Pallof Press is an anti-rotation exercise. Think about real life for a second. When you pick something up off the floor, when you throw a punch, swing a bat, carry groceries, play with your kids, your core is constantly resisting rotation. Sit-ups never train this. The Pallof Press trains specifically this. Setup. Cable machine or resistance band. Attach a band or cable handle at chest height. Stand sideways to the anchor point. Hold the handle with both hands at your chest. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in knees. The movement: take a deep breath. As you exhale, press both hands straight out in front of you. Hold for 2 seconds at full extension. Slowly pull back to chest. Repeat. What's happening? The band or cable is constantly pulling you toward the anchor, trying to rotate you. Your obliques, transverse abdominis, and entire core system fire hard to resist that pull. That is functional, real-world core strength. Variations. Half-kneeling Pallof Press, great for beginners. Standing Pallof Press. Tall kneeling Pallof Press. Pallof Press with rotation, advanced. No cable machine? Loop a resistance band around a door handle or sturdy post. Exact same movement, exact same benefit. Programming. 3 sets, test 201, 20 reps each side, 8 to 3 days per week. Add this movement to your routine, and within 4 weeks you will notice improvements in athletic performance, posture, and rotational power that no amount of sit-ups could ever give you. Let me put it all side by side so it's crystal clear. Exercise, sit-ups. Muscles targeted, mainly rectus abdominis. Spine safe, number real-world transfer, low. Exercise, dead bug. Muscles targeted, full 360 degrees, core system. Spine safe? Yes. Real-world transfer, high. Exercise, McGill, Big 3. Muscles targeted, deep stabilizers plus spine. Spine safe? Yes. Real-world transfer, very high. Exercise, Pallof Press. Muscles targeted, anti-rotation core. Spine safe? Yes. Real-world transfer, extremely high. More muscles, less risk, better results. That's why these 3 movements beat 100 sit-ups every single time. Here's exactly how to put this into practice. Train Monday, exercise. Wednesday, exercise, dead bug. Sets, 3, reps, he hold, 8 reps each side. Exercise, modified curl up. Sets, 3, here reps, hold, 5W10. Mantensi hay holds, 5WT. Exercise, side plank. Sets, 3, reps held, 20-30 sec each side. Exercise, bird dog. Sets, 3, reps held, 8 time. 8 sow house holds each side. Exercise, Pallof Press. Sets, 3, reps held haum, sows held. 10 reps held, 10 reps each side. Total time, 15-20 minutes. Equipment needed, resistance band optional. Results, noticeable improvement in 4 to 6 weeks, 0 sit-ups. Maximum core development. So let's bring it home. Here's what we covered today. Sit-ups put harmful compressive stress on your spine. They target the wrong muscles and miss the entire core system. Dead bug. Full core activation, spine fully protected. McGill Big 3, the gold standard for safe core strength. Pallof Press, the anti-rotation movement that transfers to real life. 3 movements, 3 days a week, 15 minutes a session. Give it 4 weeks, and I promise you'll never go back to sit-ups again. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Were you doing sit-ups as your main core exercise? How many were you doing per day? I read every single comment. Let me know. And if this video gave you value, hit like. It helps more people find this content. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next video. Share this. Send it to someone who's still doing 200 sit-ups a day. Next video, why your gym workout is actually killing your progress. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Until then, train smart, train safe, and I'll see you in the next one.